Been a fall in public support for animal testing in medical research. Tom Fielden, our correspondent, is here. What are you hearing, Tom?
Well, these are the annual figures that document the level of public support for the use of animals in experiments, and that's qualified support where the research is for use in medical science, where no alternatives exist and suffering is kept to a minimum. So it's quite a precise definition.
And there's quite a lot of support, traditionally.
Absolutely, yeah. Under that, the support has been running fairly consistently at about 87 to 90% for most of the last decade. But we understand that in this latest poll, which has been done by Ipsos MORI for BIS, that it's due to be published today, there's a significant dip in that level of support, perhaps to the low 80s, back down to where it was at around the turn of the century.
You call it BIS in that?
Government department.
Yes, they're over there. BIS to you, but it's basically it's an official survey.
Oh yes, it is an official survey that MORI do every year for the government.
And the industry's response is going to be what?
Well, this is the really interesting point. We have seen a very concerted effort to build support for biomedical science in the UK over this sort of 10 or 12 year period, really since I suppose the dark days where we had people digging up the body of a woman from the family involved in breeding animals. We had Cambridge pulling out of building a new research centre, all those sorts of things. We've seen a very concerted effort to turn things around and for scientists to come out and talk about it. So getting up to that figure is a good thing, and they would have been pleased about that. And there seems to have been an element of sort of, okay, now we can take our foot off the gas. We can get back down behind the parapet and not confront this issue head on anymore. And so the response we're getting today is going to be a new initiative saying, this clearly is one of those issues where if you're not continually pushing and driving and saying to people, this is why we need to do this research, then that support is going to dip back and fade away, because really understandably people don't like the idea of using animals in medical experiments. So the medical establishment is going to come out today and say, OK, we need to get on the front foot and to campaign for why we have to do this, which is to try and find cures for really very, very profound and difficult conditions.
Tom Fielden, thank you very much.